Hello everyone, today we will examine the top 5 best budget long-range drone available this year. First, we'll show you our top selections, and then we'll discuss what to look for when purchasing a best budget long-range drone. All the goods we mention in this video have timestamps and links in the description below. The pros are the ones who have mastered the art of flight. However, using a potato drone won't allow you to reach new altitudes. You won't need to temper your enthusiasm due to flying range restrictions if you have a good long-range drone. Since there are so many long-range drones on the market nowadays, picking the best one is usually a difficult challenge. The DJI Mavic Air 2 is one of the finest long-range drones on the market, according to our analysis of 112 hours of research and interviews with industry professionals. You may experience an outstanding flight with its unmatched flight range and pricing. Let's get started. Number 5. DJI Spark. The Spark entered the congested drone industry as an entry-level device, but it didn't take long for it to take over the whole market. It is a very portable drone that is accessible to novices on a minimal price. In addition to being a long-distance flight, it is also a popular choice for beginners in aerial photography. Instead of performance, this drone's key strengths are use and convenience. Nevertheless, we were able to identify several commendable qualities. According to DJI, the Spark is a formidable rival to a number of well-known drones in the same price range, including the FIMI A3, Holystone HS720, Hubsan Zeno, and Parrot Bebop. To see if it actually complies with its promises, we put it through a number of tests. We discovered that this drone's little size made flying with it far less daunting. This makes it ideal for flying in public areas like parks or beaches. We adored this drone's design and construction. In the hands, it seems quite strong and durable. The fact that replacement parts are readily available on the DJI website is what we loved best about this drone. In the event of an accident or collision, this makes it simpler for you to repair this drone. The drone's camera quality also caught our attention. It has a 25mm f/2.8 lens and a 12.3-inch CMOS sensor. The drone can take 12MP still images and a full HD 1080p video at 30 frames per second thanks to this potent combo. Number 4. DJI Mavic Pro. The mobility of long-range drones is a key characteristic. A smaller size, meanwhile, also entails fewer features and more constrained powers. However, the DJI Mavic Pro offers excellent mobility and a wide selection of functions. We were quite eager to see if this drone's versatility and mobility could coexist. It goes without saying that one of the Mavic Pro's best qualities is how portable it is. We noted that DJI has replaced the fixed-arm hull space-hogging design with a set of foldable arms. The drone may be folded into a small, portable package that is easily transportable thanks to its ingenious and tidy structure. Even the remote controller is extremely portable and improves your flying experience. A 3-axis gimbal and a 4K camera are located at the front. The video was exceptionally well stabilized and of very good quality, in our opinion. Additionally, which is pretty excellent, there is no resolution reduction for digital stabilization. The Mavic Pro also has optical flow and active track technology built into its fuselage, just like previous DJI drones. We discovered that it can broadcast video in 1080p and support 40 megabits per second video and picture downloads over shorter distances. Additionally, the Mavic Pro has all the intelligent flight modes for an immersive flying experience, exactly like the DJI Phantom 4. Course lock, waypoints, follow mode, point of interest, gesture modes, and terrain flow are just a few of the modes available. When it comes to this drone's construction, the Mavic Pro boasts a strong frame and hulls. At this price point, we've never seen finer hulls on a long-range drone. We wrecked it a few times while testing it, but it still survived. The design also fits within the first category. The Mavic Pro features a highly smart hinge design, unlike other folding drones, that enables the arms to fold up into a tidy and small package that fits neatly in a big pocket. We also adored the drone's controller's design element. It's neither a massive piece of garbage nor a pointless program with joysticks. Instead, the controller has flip-out antennae that can accommodate your smartphone and is roughly the size of a walkie-talkie. The controller has a wonderful range, detailed statistics, and an accessible UI. The construction of the drone's 3-axis gimbal is its lone flaw, in our opinion. Although it is incredibly tiny and compact, rubber bands are also used to keep it in place. We believe it to be quite brittle and susceptible to instability difficulties at any time with the camera. Number 3. Hubsan H501S. Hubsan offers a selection of drones with various characteristics while discussing affordable drones. Hubsan has released numerous drones during the past 4 years. The H501S is still the most well-known long-range drone available. We immediately noted a sturdy construction with excellent design, which made us a very outstanding first impression. Despite not being able to be folded, the drone seems high quality and light. We are sure that even in minor collisions, it won't readily shatter. Given that it weighs 450 g, you must obtain an official flying authorization before using it. This drone is approximately 47.5 by 31 by 5 centimeters in size. The H501S stands out the most since it is the first Hubsan drone to include brushless motors. This increases the drone's strength, effectiveness, and durability. We noticed that this drone has LED lights underneath each rotor. This not only enables precise drone compass calibration but also gives the drone a high-end appearance while in flight. The LED lights may be quite useful for nighttime drone flight for experienced pilots. Even so, we won't suggest that you fly the drone too far from your line of sight. We were able to acquire a 20-minute flight time after a full charge. We think the battery backup is fairly excellent given the drone's price and age. We've seen numerous inexpensive drones that weren't even capable of a 20-minute flying time. We also admired how the battery was positioned behind the drone's camera so as not to obstruct it. The Hubsan also employs an EC2 connection, unlike other battery-powered long-range drones. Simply said, you must connect both connections before locking the battery box. We suggest that the 20-minute airtime will not be at all satisfying. Then investing in external batteries is a wise move for you. It will not only increase your flight duration but also eliminate the need to wait a few hours for the batteries to fully charge before using the drone again. We really like the style and navigation of the drone's remote controller. The controller is enormous, and some individuals might not like using one so big. However, we choose it since it is quite cozy in our hands. There has a sizable 4.3-inch LED screen because of its size. This makes the procedure much more practical by eliminating the need for cell phones to broadcast a live video from the drone camera. We also noted that the LED screen's top has a sunshade. When using the drone outside in the sun, we found it to be quite useful. In the daytime, the screen is clearly visible and it is simpler to understand the provided insights. Additionally, each control has its own symbol on the LED screen. Number 2. DJI Mavic Mini. The DJI Mavic Mini, which weighs 249 g, is the only long-range drone available in the US that doesn't require registration with the Federal Aviation Administration. Additionally, it boasts being the market's lightest airplane, which greatly reduces the cost of transportation. The fact that this aircraft can travel up to 2.5 miles while yet fitting into a huge pocket is what makes it so astounding. Additionally, the Mavic Mini is a quality pioneer like other DJI products. When we discovered a 3-axis mechanically stabilized gimbal in such a compact aircraft, we were completely astounded. This guarantees that its 12MP camera produces high-quality video without any blur. However, there are a few aspects of the camera that we don't like. The footage is limited to 2.7K and does not allow 4K recording. Additionally, there is no object tracking functionality. As a result, the Mavic Mini is not the best choice for aerial photographers. You might instead consider the Mavic Air or Mavic Air 2. The Mavic Mini, as far as we can tell, adopts the same style as previous DJI drones. In line with the DJI Osmo Action and Osmo Mobile, it sports a light gray finish. It is very small thanks to pivoting arms that compress. Dark gray is an option for the propellers and port locations and fits the style perfectly. We loved how the camera is protected by a detachable plastic covering. The power button and LED battery indicators take up the whole base. We are sad that there aren't any object avoidance sensors on the sides, though. This would have made good use of the empty space in addition to being convenient. The Mavic Mini's image quality was comparable to that of the Osmo Pocket. It is useful for gimbal when flying closer to the sun because it has a 12MP 12.3 foot sensor and a small aperture of f/2.8. The camera can take still pictures in their entirety, and you can switch to manual mode to keep the shutter open and raise the ISO up to 3200. The image doesn't even appear well at night, but it does seem great during the day. The Mavic Mini can record videos at a maximum resolution of 2.7K at 30 frames per second. Additionally, the DJI Fly Companion app enables you to switch between the 3 shooting modes of Sports, Cine Smooth, and Position. While the Cine Smooth mode lengthens the brake time and slows the drone, the Sports mode rips through the air and uses a lot of juice. Number 1. DJI Mavic Air 2. The newest addition to the DJI lineup is the Mavic Air 2. Since it is advertised as a consumer camera drone, we were eager to push its capabilities. We had a hard time telling it apart from its predecessor, the Mavic Air, at first appearance. But upon closer inspection, we found that there are quite a few design variations. It expands to a respectable size of 185 by 253 mm after folding to a manageable dimension of 180 by 97 by 84 mm. It is incredibly light in the air and does a great job of supporting the large 3500 mAh battery, as we have observed. We think the Mavic Air 2 is the ideal choice for those who are passionate about aerial photography. It has a gorgeous 48-megapixel camera with 4K at 60 frames per second. Later, we'll talk about it further. Given the data rate of up to 12 Mbps, we thought the video quality was very fantastic. We admired the Smart Photo Scenario Recognition technology's ability to assist in selecting the best camera settings. Additionally, the successor has automatic quickshots similar as Mavic Air, which simplifies aerial photography. Additionally, ActiveTrack 3.0 excels in locating and tracking objects. The phone is placed at the top of the new Mavic Air 2, and a spring grip with built-in antennae glides down and tightly holds your phone. The rubber grips on the clamp were initially causing our smartphone side buttons to repeatedly push. However, the problem was resolved with a small change. The controller's power indicators aren't visible in daylight, which is the only problem we discovered with it. You may also put your chosen phone connections, such as USB-C, micro USB, or Apple Lightning, in a storage compartment under the grip. We found the storage to be really organized and safe, albeit being a little awkward to touch. As a matter of taste, we absolutely adored the screen's upward positioning since it made the remote even cozier. The controller's sole drawback is that you have to use your hands to support the weight of your phone. The AquaSync function has seen significant advancements. The controller can automatically switch between radio channels within a 10 km range thanks to a feature known as AquaSync 2. It significantly outperforms the first Mavic Air. In terms of the flight experience, we discovered that the screen is far less cluttered than on the previous model. It is simpler to find the necessary features that make it the ideal choice for less experienced pilots. The interface resembles an internal phone camera app more. In addition to increasing familiarity, this also makes it simpler for newcomers to use the camera. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.